Every beat of your heart tells a story. It's a rhythm of life, a constant faithful drum that marks your every moment. But sometimes the pressure behind that heartbeat begins to silently rise. At first, you don't feel it. There are no alarms, no flashing lights. Life goes on as usual. But deep inside, a change is happening. Your body starts whispering, a gentle nudge at first saying, "Slow down." This is the silent beginning of high blood pressure, a condition often misunderstood and underestimated. It's a quiet warning, a signal that the delicate balance within your body is being disrupted. Ignoring this whisper can have profound consequences, turning a quiet concern into a serious health crisis. But if we listen closely, if we learn to understand its language, we can respond before the whisper becomes a scream. High blood pressure or hypertension is often simplified in our minds. We think of it as a problem of salt, genetics, or simply getting older. While those factors play a role, the reality is far more complex and personal. It is a direct reflection of how your body is reacting to everything you feed it. Not just your food, but also your emotions, your stress levels, and even your thoughts. Think of your body as a highly sophisticated system. When you're constantly under pressure at work, facing emotional turmoil, or caught in a loop of anxious thoughts, your brain interprets this as a state of constant danger. It triggers a primal fight or flight response, a survival mechanism designed for short-term threats. But in our modern world, these threats are often chronic. The deadline that never ends, the financial worry that keeps you up at night, the constant barrage of news and notifications. It all adds up. Your body doesn't distinguish between a real physical threat and the persistent stress of daily life. It just reacts. So what exactly happens inside your body during this stress response? Your brain sends out a flood of stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These are powerful chemical messengers that prepare your body for immediate action. Your heart begins to pump faster and more forcefully, increasing the output of blood to your muscles. Simultaneously, your blood vessels, particularly the smaller arteries, constrict or tighten. Imagine a garden hose. If you squeeze the nozzle, the water pressure builds up to spray farther. A similar thing happens in your circulatory system. The tightening of your arteries forces your heart to work much harder to push blood through these narrowed pathways. For a short-term crisis, this is an incredibly effective system. But when stress becomes a constant companion, this state of high alert becomes your body's new normal. Your arteries remain partially constricted, and your heart is perpetually overworked. The sustained force of blood pushing against the artery walls is what we measure as high blood pressure. Over time, this constant pressure damages the delicate inner lining of your arteries, making them less elastic and more prone to plaque buildup, setting the stage for more severe cardiovascular problems. It's a silent, gradual process of wear and tear, driven by the pressures of your mind. Now, let's add lifestyle to this equation. Our modern environment often compounds the problem. We live in a world of convenience, which frequently means a diet high in processed foods. These foods are not just loaded with sodium, which causes your body to retain water and increases blood volume, but also with unhealthy fats and sugars that contribute to inflammation and arterial stiffness. The late-night work sessions fueled by caffeine and sugar, the skipped meals replaced by fast food, the evenings spent sedentary on the couch instead of moving our bodies. Each choice is a deposit into the account of our long-term health. Lack of sleep is another critical factor. During deep sleep, your body goes into a state of repair. Your heart rate and blood pressure naturally dip, giving your cardiovascular system a much-needed rest. When you consistently get less than the recommended 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you rob your body of this crucial recovery time. Your blood pressure stays elevated for longer periods, accelerating the damage. It creates a vicious cycle. Stress disrupts sleep, and lack of sleep worsens the body's stress response. Your heart, the tireless engine of your body, begins working overtime every single day. Each beat becomes heavier, each pump a little more strained, as it tries to push life-giving blood through an increasingly resistant network of narrow roads. But here is the empowering truth. This is not a one-way street. Your body has an incredible innate capacity to heal itself. You have the power to turn things around, and it doesn't require extreme measures. It starts with small, consistent, and conscious choices. The journey back to balance can begin with a simple walk. Just 20 to 30 minutes of moderate activity each day can work wonders. Walking helps strengthen your heart, making it more efficient at pumping blood. It also triggers the release of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps relax and widen your blood vessels, naturally lowering your blood pressure. It's a natural antidote to the artery-constricting effects of stress. Prioritize sleep, create a restful environment, turn off screens an hour before bed, and aim for at least 7 hours of uninterrupted rest. This is non-negotiable recovery time for your entire system. Look at your diet. You don't have to eliminate all salt, but you can dramatically reduce your intake by cutting back on processed and packaged foods, where most hidden sodium lurks. Instead, fill your plate with whole foods, vibrant vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods are rich in potassium, magnesium, and fiber, nutrients that are proven to help control blood pressure. And finally, learn to manage your breath. When life rushes at you and you feel stress rising, take a moment. Close your eyes and take 5 deep, slow breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. This simple act activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the body's rest and digest mode, immediately countering the fight or flight response. It's a powerful tool you carry with you everywhere. Within weeks of implementing these changes, your heart will begin to thank you, silently but powerfully. So, as we conclude, remember this. Your blood pressure isn't just a set of numbers on a medical chart. It's a conversation. It's your body's way of communicating its needs to you. It's a barometer for your overall well-being, reflecting the balance between the demands of your life and the care you provide yourself. A rising number is not a judgment. It's a wake-up call. It's your body's way of saying, pay attention to me. Take care of me before I have to scream for help. The power to change the narrative lies within you. By listening to the whispers, by making mindful choices every day, you can ensure that the story your heart tells is one of health, vitality, and resilience for years to come. Every beat is a gift, and every heartbeat deserves to be heard and protected. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our channel for more insights into living a healthier, more vibrant life. Take care and listen to your heart.